Morning, guys. I decided to vlog today and my mom just rang. She said I'm coming over with pizzas, so I was mid getting ready. I just curled my hair, so I'm gonna do my makeup with you guys because I have some new products. My mom just left, we had some coffee and I'll have to go run some errands. I have to pop to a retro bookshop with pre-loved books to have a little browse because I have a really cool book related video planned. I'm gonna look for a new collar for Dorian, like a simple collar, because he has outgrown his baby collar and the harness that I have for him now is fine, but he just pulls so much when we're on a walk. So maybe a collar instead of a harness will work better. That's what Auxe says. I'm actually leaving to the south of France pretty soon, which is so exciting. I haven't started packing yet or anything, but I'm really looking forward to it. The weather is great there. It's like 16 degrees and it's always sunny. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna take my gym wear because I'm pretty sure I'll be doing some running in the mornings. Okay, my base is done. Gonna do my brows. I have soap on this spoolie already. Actually, I kind of want to do some cooking today and vlog it, so maybe I'll go get some ingredients. Okay, brows done. Actually, wearing black on camera really washes you out because it just creates this contrast. Now when I'm done with my makeup, I'll film an empties because I have a box full of empty products that I want to talk about. I'm gonna do a little bit of my Rosie for Autograph cream blusher. I'm gonna go change the top. Can you guys see the difference it makes? Now my face is not as ghostly white, and you can actually see the colors. So where was I? I did my blush. Now I'm gonna do my eyeshadow. I'm gonna use my Naked Reloaded palette. I think I'm gonna go with Blur, the sort of light matte color. I'm gonna take that same color on my lower lash line. I'm gonna take the lightest color, this one called Bribe, and I'm just gonna put it in my inner corner. So now let me show you some new products. So I got NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil because I recently watched a video by French makeup artist Violette, whom I absolutely love, and she did makeup on Rosie Huntington-Whiteley, and she used 2 of these jumbo eye pencils. I actually didn't look up which exact shades she used. I know one of them was this sort of plummy burgundy pencil. In the shop I had it in my hand. I was gonna purchase it, but then I thought, how often am I realistically going to wear that shade? So I didn't get it. Instead I got this one, Sparkle Nude in 625, which is a really beautiful color. It's sort of a, I don't know, coppery shade, and it looks like one of the colors that she used. So let me try it on my lower lash line. I think it looks nice. I love this color. Such a nice color. I'm gonna use a little bit of it sort of as an eyeliner. Oh, it's so pretty. Like a really nice bronzy shade. That's nice. I really like that. I'm impressed. I actually had a white one before. But yeah, this is gonna be such a nice, like, easy everyday color. And then I needed a new eyeliner because I ran out of my black liner, and I saw this one from Maybelline. It's the Sensational Liner, and it looked interesting because it's angled, so I decided to get it and try it out. This is what the packaging looks like, and this is the liner itself. So let me try it. Usually these sort of marker liners tend to be not pigmented enough. Okay, that was super easy, and I like that it's very skinny because I have hooded eyes, so for me it's important that the line is very fine. I start my liner in the middle of my eyelid. I don't go all the way in. Okay, my eyeliner is done. It's so easy to use. I like it. Took me a few seconds, literally. Now I'm gonna curl my lashes and do my mascara. For my mascara, I'm gonna use Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes, which I've had for ages, and I just found it in my drawer. And now the last new product that I have is by Pixi Beauty. They actually started carrying Pixi in Douglas shops in Lithuania, and I'm so happy about it because I love their glow toner, and they have lots of skincare products I really want to try. Their serums, some other toners like the rose one, retinol one, vitamin C toner. And yeah, they just have a ton of really nice looking products. And I saw this one, I've never seen it before. It's On The Glow multi-use moisture stick. So I tried it in the shop and it looked like such a lovely highlighter. But apparently it's hydrating stick. It's not even a highlighter. You can use it on your face, lips, body and hair. Has a mix of vitamin D, gentle acids, vitamins to protect, treat, and increase moisture level immediately and long term. So anyway, I thought this was a highlighter, but it isn't really. It sort of looks like a highlighter to me. That's a cool packaging, actually. I like it. It's like a deodorant. And it's in this sort of peachy color. Can you guys see the glow that it gives? So yeah, it doesn't have any shimmer or anything. It's just like a moisture stick. But I thought it would be nice to use on my cheeks as a highlighter. So let's try it. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea because it sort of moved my blusher. Maybe I should use it just with my fingers. Yeah, it adds that sort of beachy glow to your face. Well, I don't know if this is a proper way to use it, but it's really nice and glowy. The problem is that it remains sticky and, you know, kind of dewy on your face. So I don't know how I feel about it. It looks pretty nice. It looks very natural, like you look naturally dewy. But yeah, I'm not sure if I like that stickiness. Anyway, these are all the new beauty products that I just purchased and that I wanted to try out. I'm just gonna use my Laneige lip sleeping mask on my lips. I'm done with my makeup, so what can I say? I really like the NYX Jumbo Stick. The eyeliner is great, and the Pixi Moisture Stick. I like the effect, but I'm not too fond of the stickiness. So, but I guess you can use it anywhere. I mean, on your lips as well, and it says on your hair. How are you supposed to use it on your hair? That's so weird. I don't know, that feels weird. Now I'm gonna go do some filming and then I'll be heading out.
А вот мне нравится раньше, как они такие более нормальные, доступные. Ну, это тоже 90.
My hair looks like a mess already. It's miserable. So the retro bookshop where I always go didn't have that many great English books this time around. Now I'm gonna head to a coffee shop to do some work, to get some good coffee, and then yeah, I'll take you guys along. So I'm going to Tilbury 10, which is one of my favorite coffee places. I'm actually going to the new Sanoke store. They have opened on Leopold Street, and I haven't been there yet. They have Jysk as well and lots of other shops. They are actually closing in 20 minutes, so not the best time to come here. I want to check the plant section and also the pet section. Lots of succulents. These are cute. Just the name. Okay, I want to get this one. Looking at the colors now. This one seems nice. It's quite soft leather. So maybe I'll get this one.
Padėkite prekę lapą, skenuokite, padėkite.
Oh my god, guys, look at his baby collar. It was so tiny. So let's try the new one. Oh. Let's see. Oh, it's perfect. And it's actually... So I'm gonna take this lid today. Okay. You're a chic boy now, aren't you? Okay, let me put a warm jacket on. So we're going out for a walk. And it started raining, so I'm gonna be all leather, or pleather rather, and we'll go for a little evening stroll. Up we go. You guys, the difference this color made is crazy. Dorian didn't pull me at all, like I walked with my arm bent. I tried to train him to walk properly by my side with treats and everything. He doesn't give a shit. When he has his harness on, he just pulls me and, you know, walks like crazy. With this one, I was so relaxed. He walked so nicely. I got this dog shampoo for him today. And I'm gonna wash his little paws now. His muddy little paws. The water is hot already. It's a puppy shampoo with milk protein. It smells very milky, like milk and honey or something. So it's nice and mild for his little paws. And sometimes I apply coconut oil on his paws because he has them washed twice a day. Alright guys, now I'm gonna show you the food that I bought. Tonight I actually wanna cook a Korean dish again. So I googled a Korean dish and I found this one, beef bulgogi, and it looks amazing. And it seems like this has leaked in the bag, unfortunately. So I went to Maxima and I found this. These are Korean carrots. So it's like already made and seasoned, so it smells very garlicky. So I'll have to pop the bag in the wash. I got my absolute favorite English cheddar with truffles. Bread. This is beef for the dish. Some sesame seeds. Oh my god, that's gross. I got Twix bar because I haven't had it in years and I just craved it. Some bananas that are now covered in this garlicky sauce. A red onion, 1 carrot, and a garlic covered in garlic sauce. Oh, and I also got this pretty little succulent, which is already in a pot. Yeah, I just thought it's very beautiful. So now I'm actually super hungry. I only had like 2 cinnamon rolls and 2 cups of coffee today, so I don't know how I'm even functioning. Oh no, I had some Greek yogurt with my granola, which I made a new batch of. As I said, the other one had way too much honey in it. Okay, so unfortunately with that Korean dish, it says that you have to marinate the meat in the sauce for like 2 to 4 hours, up to overnight if you wish. I cannot eat it tonight, but I'm just gonna marinate it and make it tomorrow for lunch with some rice and those Korean carrots. So I'm still gonna show you how I'm marinating the meat, I guess. I'll have, as you can see, some mozzarella with cherry tomatoes, olive oil, balsamic, some olives. These are the best olives I've ever tried. I actually got them at Light Festival in Klaipėda, what, like a week and a half ago, and they're marinated with garlic and tomatoes, I think. I'm not even sure, but they are so good. I cannot even tell you. Unfortunately, I didn't take the contact of the lady selling them. She had lots of different olives and different marinades, black and green. My aunt got black ones and they were not good at all, but these ones are just the best I've had ever. So I'm kind of saving them, but tonight I'm gonna indulge on these olives. This is my truffle balsamic glaze. I got this in Vilnius in the food parlor, Estée, I believe. I'm just gonna add a little bit of pepper and then some hemp seeds. And that's my dinner. Okay guys, so now I'm gonna prepare the marinade for the beef. So I'm actually using a couple different recipes because they all are slightly different. I'm gonna add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of rice wine or red wine. I don't have either, so I don't know. I'm not gonna add. 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. This one I love, and the other recipe says 2 tablespoons, so maybe I'll add 2 actually, because I really like it. Then 1 tablespoon of ground black pepper. So let's add a lot of black pepper. 2 tablespoons of toasted sesame seeds. 1 tablespoon of chopped green onion. So I'm gonna chop that really quickly. And it says 2 tablespoons of pear puree. But other recipe actually suggested using a kiwi because they say that this Korean pear is not very readily available, and kiwis are great meat tenderizers, but they say don't use too much because the meat can turn out too tender. This is actually sweet yellow kiwi. I'm gonna mash the kiwi. Gonna add it into the mixture. One of the recipes suggests adding a tablespoon of ginger, another one doesn't. Also one of them says a tablespoon of gochujang, Korean red pepper paste. So instead of ginger, I'm gonna add that red pepper paste. A tablespoon of that. And then 3 cloves of garlic. These are all of the ingredients. It smells really, really good. Such an interesting mixture, actually. Oh my god, that smell. I wish you could smell this. I feel like the beef isn't sliced thinly enough for this. So I'm gonna slice it even further. So I actually didn't use the whole box of the meat. It's like half of it, maybe a little bit more than a half. So now I'm gonna put a cling film over it and put it in the fridge. And yeah, I'll cook it tomorrow, but it smells just so good. I need to invest in one of those beeswax seals. Definitely getting some of those in the future so that I wouldn't need to use cling film. But yeah, in the fridge this goes. Good morning guys, I just had a shower. And I'm gonna make my breakfast, and today I'm actually filming 2 book related videos, so book content coming up your way. It's been a while since I did anything book related on my channel, and you guys always ask me to film more book related content basically, so that's what I'll be doing today. Today I'm just gonna have some granola. Also cooking my Korean beef today, which I'm really looking forward to because it smells incredible. Actually, my whole fridge smells garlicky now. I had a little walk with Dorian. It's so windy outside, like so windy. It's actually snowing now. Seems like the snowflakes are melting because it's not cold enough. It's not minus outside. Oh, by the way, how cool is this berry packaging? I'm really happy to see some improvement on the plastic packaging. Yesterday I did something quite spontaneous. I actually booked myself some tickets to Edinburgh. I actually took my parents to Edinburgh, what, like 2 years ago now, maybe? I can't remember, but I vlogged our trip. I loved it so much. And Edinburgh is just a magical city. I love Scotland. I love Scottish people. I love their accent. I just love everything about it except the weather. Obviously it's horrendous and it is gonna be really cold and windy and rainy, but I'll spend only 2 days there, 2 full days. This will be less than 2 weeks after my trip to the south of France, so we'll go back to the cold, but it's gonna be my first ever solo trip. Actually never done a solo trip. I mean, I've traveled alone before, but always to meet someone. Like I was never alone at my final destination, let's just say that. But yeah, this time I'll be all on my own, and I just wanted to experience that, what it's like to travel all on your own. And then less than 2 months after that, I'm actually going on another solo trip to Athens, Greece. And this I actually booked before booking Scotland. And it's gonna be proper summer in Athens. That will be a pretty short trip as well, I believe 4 days or so. But yeah, lots of traveling coming up. I'm obviously super excited. I'm gonna vlog everything. Aux actually recently went to Amsterdam with her boyfriend, and then when he left she had a couple days to be there on her own, and she absolutely hated it. She was like, I don't get how people travel alone, it's so boring. I need someone to share my experience with. So maybe I'll have the same sentiments, who knows. I think it might be interesting for you guys as well if you're planning to do some solo traveling. And you're scared of that. I'm actually not scared at all. I'm excited more than anything. So this is my yummy breakfast. Look at this. Greek yogurt, my homemade granola, blueberries, sweet yellow kiwi, banana, and a cup of coffee with almond milk. So yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this and probably call Auxe to talk to her. Oh, someone is calling me. Sorry, I was just interrupted by a phone call. Yes, I wanted to say some of you guys kindly wrote messages to me asking about Auxe, how she's doing in China, obviously because of the virus, and she's fine. She is on a sort of a home lockdown. I mean, she goes out to walk her dog and everything, but she's spending most of her time at home. Not to worry, Auxe is all good. And if you have Weibo app, Chinese app, you can follow Auxe and see what she's up to, because she doesn't really post on her Instagram that much, but she constantly updates her Weibo with pictures, videos. She actually filmed a whole video of like staying at home and what she does and whatnot, which is, by the way, a gorgeous vlog. So if you have Weibo, follow Auxe on there. Okay, so this is my Weibo, just Ieva, I-E-V-A-A. She's just Auxe on there. But yeah, she shared some beautiful vlogs from her recent travels, some gorgeous pictures. This was actually shot by me. Auxe's styling and creative vision, obviously, at my home. And yeah, anyway, just finished filming those 2 book-related videos, and I wanted to sit down and chat to you about a book I finished reading yesterday. You might have seen in the vlog that I was reading it, and it took me 2 months to go through this book, not because it wasn't a good book or it was difficult to get into it. It's just because I didn't prioritize reading. I wasn't reading. Basically, I would watch a TV show or go watch a movie with my family instead of reading. So the only times I would pick up this book would be like right before I fall asleep and read like 5 pages or so and doze off. So that's why it took me forever to get through it, but every time I pick it up I'm like, this book is wonderful, I should finish it. So I decided to dedicate my time and actually finish reading this book. And what I have to say is, oh my god, you have to read it. It's by Mark Manson and it's called Everything is Fucked, a book about hope. His first book is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and all of my friends who have read this book, that is 3 people now, told me that it's amazing and I have to read it. This was a gift to me by Auxe, and this book is incredible. I thought it would be cliche because these books are so popular. I was like, how good are they gonna be? And it's like, it doesn't seem like a serious read. I always thought these aren't good books, but oh my god, was I wrong. I'm gonna read the blurb for you guys. It says, we live in an interesting time. Materially, everything is the best it's ever been, yet somehow everything seems to be irreparably and horribly fucked. What's going on? If anyone can put a name to our current malaise and help fix it, it's Mark Manson. And Everything is Fucked, Manson draws on mountains of psychological research as well as on the timeless wisdom of philosophers from Plato to Tom Waits to dissect religion, politics, money, entertainment, and the internet. With his usual mix of erudition and humor, Manson challenges us to be more honest with ourselves, openly defying our definitions of faith, happiness, freedom, and even of hope itself. One of the great modern writers has produced another book that will set the agenda for years to come, and I couldn't have described it any better. That's what blurbs are for. They concise what's in the books in such a great way. And I was actually reading this book with a highlighter. Some of you might actually flinch seeing this and call this book ruinage, but you know, it's my book. I don't care. I want to be able to reread it and look at what I thought was important or meaningful. And yeah, I basically highlighted so many things because it's one of those books that you read and you're trying to process the information and you're like, wow. It's got so many moments like that where I just sat back, relaxed, and thought about what I have just read. He quotes so many philosophers, psychologists and whatnot, and just like, it's filled with examples, but it's written in such an easy to digest manner that you're reading it, like the information might be difficult, but he's written it in such a way that's so easy to read, that just flows. He basically gives you real life examples to make it really easy to grasp for you. I actually want to read a few quotes from the book to give you guys a little better idea of the book itself. So, okay, here I've highlighted, everything adapts and shapes itself to our slight dissatisfaction, which is true. Pain is the currency of our values. Without the pain of loss, it becomes impossible to determine the value of anything at all. Pain is at the heart of all emotion. Oh, this was great. I really liked it. It is important to treat ourselves and others as ends and never merely as means. Be honest, don't distract or harm yourself, don't shrink responsibility or succumb to fear, love openly and fearlessly. And this is such a great thing that I took from this book, to treat others as ends and not just as means. The values that define our identity are the templates that we apply to our interactions with others, and little progress can be made with others until we have made progress within ourselves. So it's just basically every single page is packed with thoughts like this. It's one of those books that you have to reread a few times, I guess, to sort of let it sink in, because a lot of the things that I have read, I have already forgot, and that, I guess that's why it's good that I have highlighted what really stood out to me. There's an emotional gravity to our values. We attract those into our orbit who value the same things we do, and instinctively repel, as if by reverse magnetism, those whose values are contrary to our own, which is absolutely true. This is a very heavily highlighted page, but it's got some great thoughts. Your early experiences become your core values, and if your core values are fucked up, they create a domino effect of suckage that extends through the years, inflecting experiences large and small with their toxicity. I do highly recommend this book. If you are a fast reader or you are dedicated to reading, this should be a very quick read. But yeah, one of those books that I know for sure I will reread many a time. I'm not gonna tell you just now what book I'm starting, because you have to watch my next video. I'll talk about it there. And now I'm gonna go and make my Korean beef. So I'm gonna add some olive oil to my frying pan. Then here in the small one, I'm gonna heat up my rice. I have this already steamed basmati rice by Tilda, and this one is lime and coriander. It smells like lime and coriander, so very fresh. And then I have my Korean carrots. Carrots will be my side dish. They recommend that you have this bulgogi with either kimchi or some lettuce. Let's pop the rice in the pan. I'm gonna add a little bit of water because I don't want my rice to burn. Okay, now let's move on to my meat. Okay, my rice is almost fine. Guys, this smells incredible. Now I'm gonna add some spring onions and sesame seeds. Okay, so this is my dish. It looks and smells incredible. Hopefully it will taste nice. Let's do the taste test on camera. Oh my god. It's like really fresh, sweet, savory. It's just full of flavor. I love it. Honestly, Korean cuisine is top notch for me. Let's try these carrots now. They're nice too. Like a nice little side dish. I actually made the fried rice that I showed in a previous vlog to my family. So my parents, my auntie, they were over. And they all loved it so much. I got a ton of compliments. So this is the next thing I'm cooking for them, because I know they will love it. My dad is gonna die for this. I'm gonna link the recipes that I used in the info bar. And yeah, cook it at home. It's so easy, but you have to prepare it overnight. And I guess if you make some more, you can have it for a couple of days. I'm gonna go eat this now and then get to some work. Guys, believe it or not, I ate the whole thing. It was so good, and it's definitely a dish I'll cook again. But now I gotta go. I'm gonna sign off this vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I'll see you very soon. Bye.